We ready? Live from the Podcast Center at the cmpradio.net studios, this is the Cut Up Podcast. What? All together, say bum, 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 bum. Yes. Greetings, I am Curtis, the Duke of Cunningham. Where is my music? Yeah. And I'm hear ye with Leslie, the producer.
Hey.
Yes. Welcome to another episode of the Cut Up Podcast, titled For Better or For Worse. Save it, boo. Save it. Okay. As usual, today's episode is going to be a good one, full of fun, games, shade, tease, brutal honesty, gags, vibes, memories, newness, life, healing, bullshit, attitude, wisdom, sex, looks, variety, laughs, courage, gratitude, love and light, all on a
Cold mic.
hot mic. Yes, I promise. Cross my heart with a pinky swear Leslie, pinky swear everyone. Pinkies up, because this show is definitely going to go down. It's going to be good. This is an interactive show. We see your comments. We will say your comments on the air when we see them, and we will respond to your comments. So let's have a conversation, because that's what makes this show so good. We are your hosts, and you are our Cut Up crew, a.k.a. the live following. Therefore, it takes a village to put on a great show. Let's go. We do have our drinks, Tito's and mango juice. So you got yours? Here. I got to take a sip already. Hold up. I just hope I ain't got to pee in a cup.
Lord.
Anyway. Remember, every time a train or a plane goes by our studios, we take a shot or a swig of our choice. Remember, train, 1 shot, plane, 2 shots. The button roll call, the buttons are here. Starting with the original bitch button. Yes, she's holding on. We got the easy button.
That was
easy.
because it was.
Is Dre watching? Because if she is, I got this for her. Now I got to do it again. The hell? There you go. It got to go. It got to flow straight through. All right. The no button. I think we might be saying that today.
No. N-O.
No.
And
Yes. Followed by the new bitch button.
Bitch. So what's up, bitch? B-I-H. Bitch.
Exactly.
Sexy bitch, ain't you?
That one. Followed by the shut up button.
Will you shut up already? Hello? Hello, this is Mandy from Customer Services. Oh, shut up.
Count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Shut up, Dante. Good afternoon. All right. Oh, RPJ's button. The zero fucks button.
Oh no, my bag of fucks to give is empty.
So empty. And we got my favorite, the sound box. Hey, Mr. Mitchell.
hey, Mr. Mitchell. I told you we was coming back.
Oh, y'all was talking?
He would just ask me. He would just inbox me, ask me when we coming back.
Oh, an inbox? Oh, okay.
Just asking me. I told him we was gonna come back.
Exactly. I know you wouldn't, girl. Anyway. Ow, there you go. I know we got this. 3rd show in for the new season. We got this. All right. Yes. Leslie has her button. Where's your button, girl? Where is your button? Exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But you know what? I messed up because I say that. Well, I'm doing it anyway. I'll wait till after. All right. And I follow that up with
Yes!
all right, it's June, which is Pride Month. So, Leslie, ladies and gentlemen, grab your scissors because it's time to cut up. We are cutting this show up in an upward motion for the rainbow community and all of their supporters. Yes, let's get into it.
Y'all see my shirt? It say, dudes just taste better.
I concur. Thank you for joining us. Let's get started. Leslie, what's going on, girl? Let's get started with I'll let you tell it. Go, girl.
It has been a busy week, but rather enjoying, I must say. So Sunday, I talked about it last week. I had went to the Eagles Women's Festival.
Yes, you did.
And Monday, I've been enjoying this new baby, man. My nephew baby. I've been stalking him like crazy.
You don't got baby fever, do you?
Please.
I'm just saying. It sounds like it. Sounds like I want another one.
Well, if I did feel like that, it's not like I can have another one, so I can just borrow the baby. So I took him and Alyssa to the park the other day.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, look at my little baby.
Let me see.
Him so adorable. That is my Chasey.
Oh.
He was in his stroller in his little car seat. I was like, yeah, my baby, I'm going to take him for a walk. Yeah. And I let him and Alyssa chill at I let Alyssa chill at the park. He was asleep in his stroller.
Oh, hey, Goober. Look at that little Goober. Just want to eat him up.
Yeah, that's my baby.
Oh.
Dante, shut up. You should have another baby radio.
That's a dope name, though, radio.
Oh,
Call him Ray for short. Mm-hmm. Go.
So anyway, I had him early in the week. I miss him. I haven't seen him since I think Wednesday. Mm-hmm. But the other day I took Alyssa. So I never seen Lilo and Stitch before. Like I never watched the cartoons.
Me either. I would see them. But
the new movie is so good.
Is it?
Yes. It made me want to go and watch the cartoon movies. Mm-hmm. Like I never watched them, but me and Alyssa, we went to.
No, go ahead. I think it's a train. Mm-hmm. Is it? I heard something.
That's a plane.
Oh, plane. Oh,
Yeah.
Even better. 2 shots.
2 shots.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we went and seen Lilo and Stitch the other day. And seeing my girl.
Okay.
And then
the live action version it was really something.
Yeah, and we went and seen it in 3D.
So it was like y'all was doing like this at the screen, like y'all had y'all 3D glasses.
Yes.
Y'all was going like this. Oh, okay.
So let me tell y'all, right? Those 3D, because we went to the real 3D movie at
that's what I get. Go ahead.
In Claymont at the Regal.
Okay.
And those tickets was $40.
Oh yeah.
For me and her.
Yes.
And
because you're paying for the experience.
And then it was another $40 for snacks and stuff. And we got the kid packs.
Oh yes.
We got kid packs, and then we got an extra like bag of candy or something because I forgot to bring my big pocketbook.
Girl, you know you ain't supposed to go to the movie without your big pocketbook.
I know.
Or you could have did from here. Put some snacks down in here. Ain't like they go and check.
I don't got nothing up there.
Girl, put something in there. Shoot.
So after that, so that was like I think Wednesday or Thursday. So Friday, I did. I was at Alyssa's school all day, with field day. So I was at her school from like 8:00 in the morning to 2:30. Mm-hmm. Like I'm one of those parents. I'm an active parent in my daughter's school.
Yes.
Like
and in her life period.
In her life period, but. It's funny. Aww. I go into her school and all the kids be like, "Hey, Alyssa's mom," and they'll run up to me, they'll give me a hug and stuff like that.
'Cause you're very
The
approachable.
teachers, they're all like, "Hey, Miss Wilson," or they'll be like, "Hey, Alyssa's mom, how you doing?" So I had a good time. You should have smuggled popcorn and all that.
I told you,
Shut up,
done
Dante.
something. All right.
So
Go.
we did field day or whatever. I miss playing that game where you throw the thing up and then two people run under and if they don't get to the other side before the thing come down, then you out of the game.
I never played that game. Is
You
that a
never
new?
played that in elementary school? Oh my!
They had that back then.
Yes.
That's why I'm looking like, what is that?
Yes,
I
That's
thought it
that
was some
game
Pride
you
shit.
throw- Yes.
Mm-mm.
And then shoot, when I tell y'all my week was heavy, then I did this. We went to the sneaker ball. Me, Portia, and
Hey,
Andrea.
Tinder.
We were interviewing the people that were so Kiara Morales, she has a company called Grow and Flow. So she did a sneaker ball
Oh, go y'all.
on Friday night. So she honored
Love my girls.
She honored State Rep Carol Kazim. She honored Corey Long, Miss Tara Jones from the Cat Center, and Brennan. His name be Jawan Jones. He does the haircuts for homeless.
Oh, that's good.
So he's been doing that for a long time. So they all were honored. It was a nice event. That was us on this new 360 type of thing.
How
or
is
whatever.
that? What, it goes from
It's
above?
it's like a camera. Hold on, I'm gonna take us off. It's like a camera that it's a small camera and it literally goes like this.
Oh, okay.
But it ends up being like you're on a 360 type of thing, except for it's not going around the back of you.
Got you.
So it's just really just going like a profile of you.
I ain't even realize it. I was just happy to see y'all. I was like, oh, okay.
And then yesterday we did
Here we go.
the peace walk. Yesterday the peace walk was so nice.
Was there peace?
It's always peace when it comes to me. That was me at the CMP table.
All right.
That was me at the CMP table. I was selling shirts yesterday, shirt kits. So we was
Yes.
doing
I
shirts.
live for all of that. Yes.
So we had the whole setup out there, P was walking around recording and he was doing the live and interviewing people or whatever. Y'all probably seen the live up on social media. And I was manning the table. I was sitting there selling the shirts and stuff like that or whatever.
Yes.
And putting the kits together and stuff. And then
Is it going to be like that for Pride on Saturday? Can we do something like that? You can sell shirts. You can sell Pride shirts.
so we have to talk off camera.
Girl,
No, we'd be at Pride. I'm just talking about as far as the selling shirts and stuff.
okay. All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I mean, I just had the vision. The vision is there, you
Yeah.
know. But go.
I think next year we definitely should do like some cut up Pride rainbow shirts to sell at Pride next year. I just think this week has just been a heavy week
Right.
that I'm probably not going to be able to get shirts in time. But next year we can definitely plan for that.
Yeah.
To have shirts and stuff.
Okay.
But other than that, don't say BS, Dante. I be trying to keep the peace, but people be peopling. And that's all I got to say about that. But other than that, I got a funeral to go to this evening. I know I was talking about, all the loss that happened around me. I have one to go to this evening. I have another one to go to in Baltimore tomorrow.
Girl.
So, yeah. And then let me tell you all about the apartment complex, right? So the apartment complex that I live in, they sent us, I guess they was mad because the girl that moved across the hall from us was digging in their ass about the stuff and, not being up to par in her apartment when she moved in. So now they doing inspections all day on Tuesday. So if y'all got a messy house, you better clean it up. I just had to do like a little freshening up, but I was I got up this morning because I'm not going to be here on Tuesday when they walk through my apartment.
Right.
I'm gonna still be in Baltimore, so I'm like, well, and they come in I call maintenance a lot to come and do little stuff here and there, and they always say to me, they're like, you always keep your apartment nice.
So what you worried about?
You'd be surprised at the people, but I'm just saying I don't want y'all walking through my apartment because y'all got this property management group that want to make sure. Because the girl probably she did. She said her uncle a lawyer, and she gonna call the people on them.
It's always one.
Yo, so they're inspecting inside and outside of all the apartment buildings and apartments.
Like I got something you can
Tuesday.
inspect.
I'm gonna have to put all my vibrators away.
Leave that shit right.
Leave it out.
Have it right at the door when they come in.
I'm gonna put my vibrator.
Put all that shit out
then my
there,
weed
and then
right
they'll think
next to it.
all that shit. Put all that shit. Get you some pink Coke. Get you all kinds of shit.
What is pink Coke?
Pink Coke. Google it. Anything that'll get them to be like, oh shit. Okay. All right, we ain't gonna be in here long.
I'm trying to get I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't eat today.
I ain't eat either, but
I'm sitting here nibbling on Just Pizza.
they gonna smell your drawers when you go on Dante's.
I don't wear those.
Freaks. Anyway, go ahead.
I don't wear any panties.
Yeah, I don't have any panties on. Yes.
But
Anyway,
I want to get licensed to carry.
I wish I could be.
As Shamar Moore fiance said on the Brothers, I want to be licensed to correct the nigga.
Yes.
Just in case I got pistol whip somebody.
And then after you do it, you could be like,
That was easy.
I just want to pistol whip a nigga every now and then,
because they be needing it.
pull out my gun on them or something.
They might like it.
Right? Like, yo, nigga, take your clothes off before I shoot you in your ankle.
Yes.
Now apologize. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Just like that.
Hey, Goddess Delilah. Yes.
Yes, just like that.
You know they be wanting that done, okay? They be
It's
acting
alright.
like, they in charge and stuff, but they want an alpha female.
Wait until I get my gun. I'm gonna pull that shit right on the nigga and hit him with it.
Yes, she do, Dante. She do need a gun. Shoot.
I need a gun for real. As soon as you start acting up,
Train.
just look just like that.
But see, you ain't gonna be able to do that because you're gonna have a smirk on your face.
Yes.
You was not gonna be able to do that.
I'm trying to be licensed to correct the nigga. Cause these niggas be niggaing. And don't nobody got time for that shit.
As per our conversation.
Yes.
In our Hot Topics meeting, is that what you're talking about?
Hello.
Oh, man.
Jerry, I'm trying to be licensed
Oh,
to
he's
correct
here.
the nigga.
Yes, Jerry.
That's what you missed. I'm trying to pistol whip a nigga.
And you know he good for that. He could hook you up.
Jerry, I'm trying to go to the gun range.
Say it again. Let them know.
And then I want to go to them classes so I can get me a hammer.
And y'all can go shopping together and get a piece and stuff.
Hammer time.
Hello. Shit. Anyway.
Yeah. Other than that, that was my week.
It's gonna be okay. I always say that it's gonna be all right. And this too shall pass. Anyway, I'm looking forward to Tuesday. Tuesday, RPJ and I will have been married for a whole year.
Yes. It's really been a year.
He said when I was getting ready to leave, he was like, our anniversary is in 2 days. I was like, I know. Didn't that shit come fast as hell?
Full speed ahead.
I mean, for me, I just, I don't be counting down, the days, the weeks, the months, whatever. We just be busy and we just be living and stuff. But yeah, that shit came quick. So, thanks, Dante. So I was kind of feeling nostalgic because, preparing for this show. And last night, how I always, thank you, everyone. You know how I be pulling all-nighters. Mm-hmm. Last night was fucked up because, I'm like, okay, I got to get this show together, get the notes together. And I was doing it. Then, I put the story up, to show everybody and stuff. And then while I'm trying to get photos, I'm going back and I'm looking in my gallery. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Okay. So I went back a whole year and then I went back 2 years. Mm-hmm. My life changed so much. Mm-hmm. I can't even relate to the person that I was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. Like what I mean by I am grateful and I am humble with the life that I have. I'm telling you, you could have never told me this was the way it was going to be, but I'm here for it. Mm-hmm. And then I'm looking at the photos and I'm looking at all the stuff that I was doing. And I think I've come to the conclusion that, single Curtis was just off the chain versus, you now. Yes. I mean, what do you think? You saw me both ways. Can't you see? Hello? With a smirk on your face? Yes, because me and you be talking. Yeah. So go ahead. So I do. Do you see growth? Do you see? What do you see?
You changed a lot. I think you're still the same person that you were personality-wise. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry,
No.
I'm doing all types of burping and stuff.
It's the Cut Up Podcast. Get that belch out. Go.
But I do see the change in you. I think you meeting RPJ, you're not as guarded as you used to be. When you were single, you were guarded. You were guarding your heart,
Very much so.
I can tell that.
Curtis, you were a wild fucking homeless man in the park. That was 30 years ago, Dante. He will never let that shit go, okay?
And that is true, Dante. He did let love win. Because, I can remember conversations prior to.
Oh, yes. I was like, ain't no way. Like Aretha Franklin.
Yep. And, to see where you and RPJ are today. Right.
And it's just good to have. Hello, Jerry. I was. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Ooh.
But I'm just glad that, that I was right.
Because like I said, well, I guess so. Because you're the one that saw it. Even that show when he came on there.
I was like, he love you.
I was like, please.
I was like, the way he looking at you.
And in the parks, Jerry, go.
I'm like, the way he love you. And Curtis like, no, he don't. No, he don't. No, it's not.
It's impossible. Like, he can't. I ain't nobody special.
I was like.
Wasn't I saying all that, dumbing myself down?
Mm-hmm. And then after the third visit, RPJ was there. I was
Not the third visit.
Third visit. I was like, y'all gonna get married next year.
And please tell me how I was with that, because I don't remember.
I am not getting married. That's not happening. No, it's not.
I was like, bye, girl. Bye. What are you talking about?
Bye, girl.
Ain't nobody doing all that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Don't nobody got time for that. What you talking about? I can remember that was around your birthday too that I said that in
Because that was like
in
the third time or so.
2023.
Yeah.
And I was like, y'all going to be married. Y'all going to get married next year. Watch. I was like, you going to be a kept man. And he was like, no, I'm
Exactly.
not. I was like, watch.
Wow.
And then in March, or was it April, when you were like, you and RPJ was moving in with you, I was like,
That was
I
April.
told
April
you.
last year.
I
Yeah.
was like, y'all gonna get married.
Because things happen.
I was like, y'all gonna get married. And then sure enough, we was at Mama P funeral, standing outside the repast, and Curtis was like, so
And yeah.
me and RPJ getting married in Vegas. And I was like, what?
And I said next. Didn't I say this week or next week? What did I
you
say?
said
It
in
was-
2 weeks.
Oh, that's what it was.
It was in 2 weeks.
I
Yeah.
had to tell you. I had to tell you
I
right
looked
then and
at
there.
him like,
I was trying to figure out when I could tell you.
him and RPJ, I was just staring there at the,
Like, what
just
the fuck are you talking about?
I was like, wait, so y'all gonna go and get married without me being able to go?
When you the one that called it, I was like, you could go. What's holding you back?
I got to still be a mother.
Well, shit, you could have did like we did. Went there and turned around and came right on back. We wasn't trying to be honeymooning there.
So I couldn't go because remember later on that week I had to take Alyssa to North Carolina because she was
Yes.
about to go to California.
That's right. Okay.
And I was heading to Atlanta.
You did say that. Okay.
So it was like all
It was a lot
everything
going
like
on,
right-
yeah.
right
And I think
back
that
to
was
back.
that was a reason also, because because I told you that I don't particularly care for the whole wedding,
Mm-hmm.
at all. I'd rather just go somewhere, stand in front of somebody, and be like, okay, all right, what I gotta say. Repeat after you. You say, all right,
Mm-hmm.
I do it, and then that's it, and then we going about our business. Ain't nobody trying to be spending all this goddamn money on some wedding and and plates for folks to come or don't come.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got time for that. We take that money and we go buy a house, and that's just what we did.
That's when I was getting married, I had planned my wedding. I was gonna have this big extravagant wedding, and mid planning, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this shit. Let's go to the Justice of Peace on a Wednesday, because originally our wedding date was August the 4th. I was like, let's see if we can get the 1st and go there and just get married. We was trying to keep everything 4 because we made our relationship official September 4th.
Okay.
Our birthdays are February 4th and June 4th. And then we were going to have our anniversary date as August the 4th.
Gotcha. Some
But
Beyonce shit.
Mid planning, I canceled that shit.
So why is that? Did it become overwhelming?
Yeah. I mean, just thinking about the money aspect of it, it was like $5,000 just for I think 50 people, and I was like,
For 50 people that be hating on you,
50 people that be hating, 50 people that only probably 20
Jealous
of
of
them,
you.
only 20 of them bring a gift. The gift not even worth the amount of the plate that they got,
hello.
and then I don't even get a chance to enjoy the food that I paid for
Because you busy making sure that
because
they.
I'm making sure everybody good.
Yep.
I was like, no. So we got married. I ain't have no reception, no nothing. We went to Old Country Buffet.
I know that's
after we
right.
got married, and then we flew to Florida and was in Florida for a week.
And did you feel good
Went to
about
Disney.
that? Looking back on
Absol-
everything.
Absolutely, because now I'm divorced. I'm glad I saved the money. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Which one?
I'm joking. That was a joke, George.
No.
I was just joking. But we definitely saved a lot of money not having a wedding, not having a big old ceremony and stuff.
I loved what we did, and I'm glad that RPJ was down for it because he just was because he was just like, all right, because I'm thinking once we began talking about it, I'm thinking, okay, well, he's gonna probably want to save up money, or he's gonna want all these people come in or whatever. So I said, do you want to do this next year, meaning 2025? He was like, no, let's do that this year. So we're talking about not even 6 weeks from when, and all I said was, I just want the date, the date of June 10th. And then I don't care about everything else. I was like, if you can make that shit happen, let's go. And he did. He paid for everything. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I got hooked up with Auntie, and
Don't you just love her?
Yes,
I love. Hey, Auntie Gretchen.
I love Auntie Gretchen. I can't wait to go out there and go to her house.
Yes, she made her house Wedding Central.
Her woman, what she call it? Her woman pad, or her
not girl pad. It's something she said.
Yeah.
Girl pad. She shed something. Something she said.
Yeah, her back area where her jacuzzi and her
pool is. Yes. Well, they need it because when we were there, the temperature was 110, and I remember when we were going to look for our clothes. What they say?
Dante, you get on my nerves, yo. He gonna put Midnight Wilson.
See, I saw that. I was like, okay. And he wants Auntie Gretchen. You saw her, didn't you, Dante? She's something, all right.
She's beautiful.
She is.
And me and her was talking for a while, but I was able to make sure everybody was able to see the wedding.
Yes, you did. You facilitated all of that. I literally just showed up. Whatever you needed me to do, I did it. Otherwise, he took care of everything.
I know. Me and RPJ was scheming and scamming. He was like, I'm going to get this, and I'm going to get the person to sing.
And I almost lost it. I almost lost it. If you look back on that live, I almost lost it. When I heard that wedding song, I was like, oh my God, no. I was like, no. All right. And then
you bring me joy.
And
wrong song.
It's okay. It's that same bitch. Yeah, you know how I feel about her. Anyway, and I'm mad that, I always got to think about her in that song with the wedding. But anyway, yeah, I almost lost that shit. Yes, I was, but I tried to keep it gangster, Jerry. Because I already knew somebody had to do it because you knew RPJ I knew that he was going to be losing it. And he did. And I'm up there trying to get him together, wipe his face. It's okay.
I was like, look at them.
Yeah. But I loved it. We got there early. We got to Vegas early in the morning, got our rental car. We went and we got the license. Everything was like systematic. It was like boom, 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 boom. We just got everything. Then we went, to Auntie Gretchen's, and then we went in there and we saw that she done did the whole place up and stuff. And I was just like, oh my God. And then got us a cake and had like all kinds of like brunch food and stuff and the mimosas and all that. And I just was like, ugh. And I wanted to go in, but I'm like, no, we're getting married later. I don't need no bubble guts or nothing like that happening, because you know how my stomach gets. So anyway, I'm just like, okay. So we end up getting dressed separately. And then she kept us separate. And somehow, I'm trying to remember, were we blindfolded or did somebody cover our eyes? And then all of a sudden, they, guided us outside. And then they said, all right, now open your eyes. And then that's when we saw each other dressed. And it was just like, oh my God, you look so good. That's why on the Tamron Hall show, when we were on there and we showed a couple shots from there, photos on there. That's when I was like, looking like that, like, oh, you look so nice. Because I never seen them, dressed up like that before. So that was decent, But I love that. We were in the venue for about 30 minutes, if that. Got married, off on the lake and stuff, Took our pictures, and then we were out. I remember we were smoking because we needed to calm our nerves. So we were in a parking lot smoking. And then RPJ was like, all right, come on, we got to, get to the restaurant because that's where we were having our reception dinner. Which the place was all of that. I remember I was sitting at the bar and
foundation was about to run.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, I was dabbing. I don't play about that. Anyway, so I remember sitting at the bar and RPJ's like trying to get things together, trying to get our table and stuff like that. Meanwhile, I'm sitting at the bar with, this new ring that I'm playing with, looking at, and And then I think he said something about, oh yeah, my husband's over there. And that's when it hit me. Not even all of the wedding and stuff. When he said that, I was just like,
I'm a kept man.
no, it wasn't. It was just like everything that we just talked about. Like I was saying that this ain't never going to happen. And it did.
Yeah. I'm a kept man.
I was just swirling.
I'm
like,
a husband.
it was like a whirlwind. But, okay. So we had it was about 10 of us at our party. Had a little round, banquet like in the middle of the restaurant, and RPJ was just like, "Bring another bottle of champagne, bring more." And I'm just like, "Okay, you ain't got to do that. Chill out." He was like, "No, I got this." And we were drinking. The food was good. It was a vegan restaurant. I forgot the name of it. What was the name of it? RPJ, at the Resorts World Hotel and Casino.
Okay.
And the food was good. It had regular like entrees that tasted like meat, that looked like meat, but it was plant-based. It's a plant-based restaurant.
Okay.
Food was good. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, you would never know." But that was that. We were there for about a couple hours or so. And then because mind you, we didn't even check into our hotel yet. And we were staying at the Venetian. So we end up going back to Wedding Central with Auntie Gretchen. We was grabbing all of our stuff so we could take it with us to the hotel. And what is this? Train. Kitchen something, I know, right? So I got all these wedding balloons that say "I do" and all of that. And we in the lobby and folks are saying, "Congratulations." I'm just like, thank you. So he goes to the, up to the counter to check in, and he name dropped, and that name drop got us a penthouse suite, the top floor, east and west wing. I was just like, when you go to the room and it's double doors that open. And as soon as you walk in, it's a grand piano staring you in the face. And then you can go this way, you can go that way. He literally had one wing, I had my wing, but we were together, of course. It had a what you call it? Fireplace. We turned that bitch on. I was like, it was 110 degrees, I don't care. I turned that joint on. That was going. it had like jacuzzis, one in each wing, had like a steam room in each wing. One of the other wings, it had like a whole gym and stuff. It was just everything, just, I wouldn't have it any other way. That was perfect. So we did all that. Then, we literally, checked out, turned around, and came on back. Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, it was a gym. Yep. So that's what I'm saying. Like, go do your thing, get married, come on home, start your life, and build from there instead of trying to, show off for folks that possibly don't care and give a shit about you. So.
Yeah.
So, and then here we are a year later reminiscing over you. So that's that.
Dante, I just happened to click on I was trying to go back to the live and I clicked on Facebook and I'm looking at Deontay strolling at his party yesterday. Dante's son, I'm so upset I couldn't get to Tampa, but his son party was yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was just watching him. I was just about to click back on the live
Strolling.
and I'm watching him doing his stroll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he at Kappa. Yep, he was just
No, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
All right, so.
But yeah, so happy anniversary. Yay.
Yes, happy anniversary, baby.
Woo!
We're going to take it easy, though, because I want RPJ to heal.
Mm-hmm.
So we might take a picture, put it out there again, see what traction we get with that.
You gonna see if his hip work?
I'm not trying to apply any pressure yet. No,
You're not trying to apply no pressure?
not yet. We got all summer to do that.
All right. RPJ, get that hip better so he can see if it works.
We massage it. You know, it's almost there. You know. We'll let you know.
All right.
Okay. Speaking of such, real quick, I saw something last week on social media where it was a woman that was she made a post and she was talking about her ex-husband. Her ex-husband is producer Jazzy Faye. Okay. I don't know if y'all saw it, but she was on there and she was basically like ridiculing him and like putting him on blast, talking smack about him. So I'm gonna play the video and we'll talk.
Let me tell you how I found out that my husband was urinating in a cup in the bedroom and storing them behind the dresser. I can't make this up. You don't really know a person until you actually get to live with them. You don't really know their habits, their nasty habits or anything like that. So bam, one night I'm sleeping good and I hear like a pitter patter, but it sounds like maybe raindrops. It was kind of, it was almost soothing, right? So I wake up out of my sleep because I'm like, oh, I want to cuddle with my man. It's raining outside. So I open my eyes and I see like this, you know, this little flat booty turned towards me and pee streaming in a big, like, you know how you get those cups from the gas station, like QT, them big cups that you might put a Slurpee in or you fill it up with some soda or something. So I noticed he would have a whole bunch of those always, even like in the inside of the console of his car, right? And mind you, I just woke up. So I'm like, well, maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe this is a dream, but it wasn't a dream. So it started happening like almost every night. And I'm like, okay, we're living in this big, beautiful mansion at the time. Master bathroom was literally just a few feet away from the bedroom. Why don't you just walk to the bathroom and use the restroom and then come back to bed? But no, this man wanted to literally pee in a cup every night. Then he would try to wake up before I would wake up and hobble his way to the bathroom and, you know, pour it in the sink or pour it in the toilet, wherever he would pour it, and stick it behind the nightstand before I could, you know, wake up to see it sitting on top of the nightstand. So this went on probably for, I don't know, maybe like a couple of months before I finally was like, what the is wrong with you? Like, does it hurt to walk? Like, what are you going to do next, nasty? Like, who raised you? Why would you pee in a cup in this beautiful home? And multiple cups at that. So if he filled that one up, he would pee a lot. Remember that I said he would also store them in the center console of his SUV. Come to find out, he would pee in those too, dump them out, and just put them back in the inside. I'm not making this up.
I got so many questions. And first of all, you know this story is close to my heart because you know I'll pee in anything quick. Once that feeling hits you, you got to go. It's either that or I dip off somewhere. But my thing is this. If you supposed to be his wife, all right, why couldn't you get him help? Why couldn't you figure out, okay, you know, is there a problem? Like, what's going on? Let's go to the doctor. Why are you doing this? You know, is there something going on, you know, emotionally, psychologically? What's going on? Why are you shaking your head, Leslie? Go.
That's just pure fucking laziness.
No, it's no.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because she said that the master bathroom is right next to the master bathroom is in your bedroom.
But
So
what if the bed is over here
you-
and then you got to go way? This is a mansion. What if it's way over there? But see you, and then it hits you. That feeling hits you right.
But she said that he was standing over by the dresser
Right.
with his butt towards the bed. If you could stand there like that, then walk your behind to the bathroom.
I'm gonna say again, maybe it was too far of a walk to go all the way over there and pee. Maybe it's easier to just say, and it's 3:00 in the morning and you tired or whatever, and you don't want to walk, turn the light on, go all the way over to the bathroom. It's a cup right
Laziness.
there. Go pee in the cup.
Laziness.
Now, all that. Now, are we talking about once you pee in the cup and then you sit it there all night and into the wee hours of the morning,
Period. Lazy.
sitting there and it's looking like this?
Period. Lazy.
Empty it out.
Lazy.
Go to the doctor.
Lazy.
No. I want to know what her reasoning for exposing him like that.
Why do women expose men all the time?
Because they bitter.
Exactly.
They salty. He done did
Exactly.
something. He probably saw her for who she really was and was like, no, you ain't the one for me. I'm going to find somebody else.
Maybe she was tired of his pissy ass. He was either pissing in the bed or pissing in the cup.
But that's what you signed up for.
She ain't know that.
It's called, the title of this show, this episode is For Better or For Worse.
No. Take your pissy ass somewhere.
That's right, baby. It could have been medical. That's what I'm saying. Take your ass to the doctor. Take him to the doctor and see why is it that you can't wait. Is it diabetes? You know, is it
What if
prostate cancer? What?
Well, I mean, she said it. She was like, I asked them, like, what the hell is wrong with you that you pissing
But
in
she
these
said
cups?
it. She said it in a judgmental kind of a way. She wasn't like, baby, why are you doing this?
Maybe she did. Maybe she just
But she didn't
saying-
say it in the video. She should have.
Maybe she did. And maybe he was just like,
I
he
don't
feel
believe
like-
it. Not with her going like this and up there trying to smooth her hair down. And she made sure that she looked good in the video. Meanwhile, she was trashing his ass though.
Well, his flat ass shouldn't have been standing
Another
there
thing,
pissing
his
in the
ass is
cup.
flat.
he shouldn't have been pissing in the cup with his flat ass.
Did she walk in on him with another bitch? I'm telling you, something happened.
He was probably diddying somebody. He was probably pissing on somebody. Pissy ass.
Because she wasn't for it.
Who wants piss on them besides you? Who the fuck wants piss on them?
That's why it's important to have these conversations early on. Hi, my name is Curtis.
Exactly, Jerry.
I like
but
piss.
But the bathroom is right there.
Is more Jerry, is more to it than that. I'm quite sure you have those moments, Jerry, where you just minding your own business and it just hits you where you gotta go and you gotta jump yourself up and go to the bathroom.
Y'all have the easiest thing to use to go to the bathroom.
Which is what?
We have to. All y'all got to do is whip it out and pee. We have
That's
to.
what we do.
If we had an issue like that, we would still have to make it to the bathroom or we're going to pee on ourselves.
Y'all can piss in a cup. Y'all can take this and go down like that. Girl.
Try it. Get it.
Girl, what? What you mean try it?
Try it.
I do. We talking about y'all. We talking about the female persuasion.
No.
Y'all can't stand there and go like this.
I will piss all down my leg, all on the floor and everything else.
What's wrong with your stream?
What you mean? I'm not set up to aim at small areas. I need to sit on the toilet somewhere comfortable.
This wide cup is a small area for
That
you?
is a small area.
Girl.
Trying to aim in a cup.
I know Jerry. Remember that time she peed on my block? She couldn't wait. She pulled her pants down and she pissed right on my block.
Who did?
Carmela, this girl at my job.
Yeah.
She another one. She ain't give a shit. But if you gotta go, you gotta go.
I will run to the bathroom.
Damn near piss on yourself or piss on yourself because you too proud to piss in a cup.
Absolutely. Or piss outside. Yes.
Or piss in your hand while you trying to go to, the toilet or something. What's the problem?
Piss in my hand.
Something. Now see, like I said, for me, I gotta either hold the dick or I gotta grip the balls so that I stop, and then run to the damn bathroom. Or just be like, hey, Ivy.
Hey, Ivy.
Or I just be like, fuck it, and piss in the cup. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Lazy.
Ain't that right, babe?
Because you already know you got to pee before it gets to the point
No.
where you...
Sometimes you do. But I'm telling you, especially me at this age, you just saw when I just got up before the show. I was like, oh shit, why you telling me the story? I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold that thought. Or it would have been all wet down here. And I held out because that story that you was telling was real good.
Yes!
So I damn near peed myself. But then I just had to be like, girl, stop. Wait, hold on. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. And then that's what happened. It just hits you. Well, it just hits me. I don't know if it's a prostate thing. I don't know if it's, from all the activity that I had going on, in my life. When folks like to,
Spin you.
beat it up, aim, hit the target.
That's because your great grandma was a pimp.
That's right. That's right, baby. I wish somebody taught me how to piss in a cup. I just did it. And I was like, fuck all this bathroom shit. And if I could do it at work, I would do it. And where I'm at, I got to stand like it's like a station, like a prep station.
So how do you make it to the bathroom when you at work?
I just be like, fuck it. And I gotta go to the bathroom, and then I'll run.
That's what I'm saying. So why you can't
I
just
have to do that there. I can't do that,
If you can do that there, you can do that anywhere.
No,
And y'all can pull over on the side of the road, whip it out. Pee.
Y'all can too. Ask Carmella.
No. No. Nope.
Yes, RPJ. What about our barbecue yesterday? We just had a family gathering yesterday. Girl.
Girl. I'm done with y'all.
No. No, this is for... See, I didn't want him to bring it up, but no, we'll have other ones. RPJ met my mother yesterday for the first time. Now come here. Look. Yeah. And see, just talking about what, Barbie? see, why you got to bring that up?
Exactly, Jerry. Thanks, Ivy.
No, thank you, boo. No, he wanted to try out the grill that he got.
Why I couldn't come and get a burnt hot dog and a burger?
Girl, we got all summer. We got all summer, and you was busy yesterday.
No, I wasn't. After my last event got canceled, I was free. I was free after my second event got canceled. Okay. I mean, they didn't actually cancel the event, but my services was no longer needed at the event. So I was free.
Okay. Well, we'll have other ones, of course.
No,
summer just started. Yeah.
I went over to my cousin's house. I had to pick up the funeral programs and stuff.
Exactly.
And then I went over to my cousin's house and we went and got just Grisa but still.
We will have cookouts, okay?
Exactly, Jerry. Like
we will let you know when,
why we wasn't there to meet the family, Jerry.
Oh, my uncle was there too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you gonna talk about?
Nope. There. Never too busy for a barbecue. I know that's right.
Exactly. After pool open, no.
No, thank you, baby. Thank you.
I don't want to come when the pool open. Y'all probably done christened the pool by then.
You've been in stuff christened before. Oh my God, I just got dizzy. Anyway, it's time to pick your poison. No, she wasn't, Jerry. She had to work. But my brother was there. My mother was there.
Why I ain't meet your mama yet?
Because she's shy and antisocial.
Your mom would like me, though.
I think she would. Well, she knows you because she watches the show. Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, hey, Mama Curtis. Curtis Mama.
Right. Yes, it's time to pick your poison. Just take the whole just take the whole thing. So, but yeah, that was cool. We was only there doing it for what? Only a few hours, maybe from like 12 to 4, you know. I had the slushy machine going and everything. So, trust me, we are going to have things.
Did you see me roll my eyes at you?
It was good too. And my brother bought a big ass bottle of what's that tequila called, baby? It's as a housewarming. It was this big. So we did shots of that and made slushies out of it. We got all summer, girl. Don't worry. It's gonna be worth it. Anywho, Leslie. Time to pick your poison. Oh, okay. You ready?
Yes.
Don't have an attitude, girl. Leslie, get your anus fingered by someone who just ate hot wings or never be able to wipe your ass in the same room you pooped in. Pick your poison.
Never be able to wipe my ass in the same room I pooped in. I don't want no hot butt.
Which one should I do? Exactly.
Curtis, pick your poison.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a penis for a tongue or remove your own nipples using sandpaper?
Dick tongue.
Dick mouth.
Dick mouth. Yeah. Can you imagine? And it shoots.
You'd be like, here, kiss my tongue.
Yes. Then you smacking folks with it. Yeah.
Giving people whiplash.
Yes, I'll do that. I'll take that in that order. Leslie. Find out your partner is attracted to a gender other than yours or skinny dip with your family.
Wait, what? Say it again.
Find out your partner is attracted to a gender other than yours or skinny dip with your family. Pick your poison.
The first one.
Find out your partner is attracted to a gender other than yours. What would you do if you did? Is that a plane?
I'll just be like, okay, let's have fun.
Girl.
We both gonna have them.
Gosh.
Let's share that nigga.
And after you're done, you be like,
That was easy.
because you give
How many fucks do I give? Let's see, 0.
Okay.
Would you rather only be able to wipe your ass by scooting around on the carpet
Like my dog be doing? Oh, okay.
or cause anyone who makes direct eye contact with you to poop their pants?
Oh, yes. That.
You want
Yes.
people to poop their
Yeah.
pants?
Because I'm going to look at you dead in your eye like,
And they just gonna be like,
they just going to shit. I'm going to be like this. And it's just going to smell like colon. Like, what the fuck is that smell? It's me looking at your ass. Shitting.
it's just gonna smell like colon.
Colon. All right. That was good. Okay. We're gonna do They're Cutting Up.
All right.
They're Cutting Up. This one is titled Snow White is That Bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, Snow White.
Hey, brokies! I just want to say to all the people who was talking shit about my new movie that y'all can go suck all 7 of the dwarves' dicks. Also, fuck that dirty feet, glass slipper wearing bitch Cinderella. That's why I fucked your nigga Prince Charming. And Belle, keep your little doggy beast on a leash and out my DMs, cause unlike you, boo, I don't talk to Chewbacca licking ass niggas, okay? And all y'all other musty dusty bitches only hating on me cause I'm the prettiest princess and the baddest bitch. Period. And since I know they're not gonna bring me back out on this stage anytime soon, then let me just say that Tiana always posting on IG talking about she wanna fight me and how she gonna beat my motherfucking ass, blah, blah, blah. But every time I drop my location and tell her to pull up, she never does cause she's scary. Like, girl, if you feeling froggy, then jump, pun intended. And I don't know how many times I gotta keep telling y'all bitches that I don't want your nigga cause he got a little dick. And if memory serves, I got several niggas about this height for that, okay? You know what? Matter of fact, Sleeping Beauty, tell everybody how that you only got your name because you were talking shit and I knocked your ass out and you didn't wake up till you was in the hospital. Also, let's not forget that Rapunzel always lying about her having the longest hair. Like, bitch, you wearing a wig. I've already snatched that shit off your damn head and you bald-headed just like Caillou. And last but not least, Ariel. I know you're a mermaid, boo, and I love you for it, but whenever you're not in the water, then your coochie should not be smelling like fish, okay? And I'm not sure if this is true or not, but somebody said that you have crabs, and I'm not talking about Sebastian. I mean, I honestly don't even know why I associate myself with any of you dusty hoes, because you bitches want to be me so damn.
Girl. We back?
Yeah, we back.
Girl, it was just 1 minute and then your mood changed. What have we learned, boys and girls?
That Curtis wants a penis for a tongue.
And that Snow White wish a bitch would.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm trying to be licensed to correct the nigga.
yes, Jerry, get at her. She's serious. Mm-hmm. She's very serious.
I am.
Her mood changed and everything just during that.
Somebody sent me a message and said, "Hey Leslie, I know we don't know each other well. I just want to say you are an amazing woman, worthy of the effort and love you pour out generously to those you care about. I pray that this season will bless you with more business, more abundance in areas you desire. I pray that you begin to receive reciprocity from all the love you give. Have a good day."
Yes!
Yes.
Yes, breaking news. That was right on time. You needed that. And you don't know who that is?
I know who it is.
Oh, you do know who it is?
I know who it is. And I said, thank you. I appreciate your kind words. And I thank you for seeing me when a lot of times I feel invisible. Yeah.
I calculated the total number of fucks I have to give. Oh, looks like it's 0.
No, not a stalker. It came right on time. It's somebody that is around me. And, you know, you just never know who paying attention, though. You know, paying attention to what you do, how you are. And it be little things like that that makes me not change who I am as a person.
Why should you?
You know, sometimes people feel like you should change for the people that you're doing things, you're giving things to.
For their benefit.
But I think for me, a lot of times I'm conflicted because I feel like I shouldn't have to change myself because.
Yes, Mr. Mitchell, go.
I shouldn't have to change myself to fit someone else's ignorance. I should be able to be myself and either you receive it or you step out of my way.
I know,
but
that's
I
right.
shouldn't have to change.
Or you move them out of your way.
Yeah. Yep.
That's even better.
Yeah. So I'm working on it.
All right.
That gun gonna help though.
She's serious, y'all. No, really. She trying to be like this.
Mr. Mitchell, I'm just trying to pistol whip a nigga. Like,
And I'm all for it because, we're going to talk about it right on the show when you do.
I'd be like, I had to have motherfucking.
Just don't get caught.
I'm not.
Because we got
I don't know. It's hard for me to be camouflaged. Everybody gonna recognize my butt.
That's right, Jerry.
I'm gonna have to do a drive-by because other than that, if I do
That way
like
they can
a
see you
walk
from
by,
here. Yeah. Get your dead president's makeup on.
Yeah, the ski mask. Tie my locks back.
Yeah.
Have a poo shiesty. That's what the what the YNs call it. Poo shiesty. You know what the YN is, right?
Yeah.
Them niggas.
Yeah. They all call themselves that.
Get me a poo shiesty, and I don't want to shoot him because I don't want to go to jail, but I want to hit him with it.
Train.
My liquor going.
Oh, girl.
It's okay. I got my my water with a little sprinkle of razzle dazzle in it.
Oh, you got some razzle dazzle in your thing? Okay.
This is what razzle dazzle is.
Oh, that. Okay. With that said, this has been another episode of the Cut Up Podcast. Closing acknowledgments. It's a due day today.
Jerry said use Dante's car.
Yeah, when he's here. Okay. Yes. Shout out to everybody that's at a Dune Day.
Can I say something?
Go.
This is
Hey, Miss Lean. Yes, I miss you, Miss Lean. Hey, sugar.
Hey.
Yes, you're going to have to rewind this back. We 3 shows in, girl.
Yes, I tagged you in the last 2 shows.
Yes. Yes, we miss you, sugar. Go ahead. What you going to say?
It's coming up on a year of Meek.
Yes, it is. I was going to talk about it.
Next show.
Yeah, but we could talk about it.
No, we don't gotta talk about it.
No, we could
fully in depth this show. Like,
no. We can talk about it. You brought it up.
I did. It's been on my mind, and I have her in my living room. Like when I walk in my living room, she's like right there. Her and her charm. So I ended up getting 2 charms. So one of them I carry on my keys, and the other one is on my other key ring. And the other one is on her obituary that I have in my living room.
What is the charm?
It was so you don't remember they gave out them little butterfly
girl
charms at the
that day was like
it was action packed. It was a lot going on.
Right. But it was what? It was a butterfly, and then what was the other one that the other charm you were talking about?
No, that's what it was.
Okay.
But I grabbed 2 of them.
Okay.
I grabbed 2 of them in 2 programs. Originally, the other program was supposed to be for Dante, but I kept them. I kept both of them. So I carry one of the charms on my key ring, and the other one I keep hanging on her obituary in her funeral program in my living room. I miss her, and I didn't think.
That's right, Mr. Mitchell. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't think I would be. I didn't think I would be able to be here in this place where I am. And I think if we had carried on with the show last year, I don't know, even after what happened to make us stop doing the show, I don't think I would have been able to still continue because I was still grieving.
And I knew that. That's why I was like, look, it's a lot going on with that. Both of our personal lives, we were, going through change. So, that break was necessary. I didn't think it was going to be a damn year, damn near, but it was needed. And I have her in my mind, as far as bringing the show back.
Yes.
And her not even being a co-host. I remember when she would watch the show.
Yeah.
And I have her in my head saying, all right, now, that show better be good. I ain't gonna be watching if y'all ain't cussing and talking shit and nasty shit or whatever. Yep. It's the Cut Up Podcast. So it better live up to its name. And I'm like, okay.
Yep.
And that's why, wanted us to do this.
Yeah.
It was just a matter of when
Yeah.
it was okay for you. Cause, you know, you say that, you know, her passing, it struck you
Yeah.
hard, you know? And I don't know if it's because, you know, I'm a guy or I try to suppress my, you know, feelings and emotions and stuff. You know, I don't, you know, think of her not being here a lot. I just think of her as, oh, she's not here. She's gone. She's away.
Yeah.
You know, that type of thing. And we just keep it moving. Cause if I process the fact that she is not here,
Yeah.
you know, I think that would hit me hard, you know, because remember, me and her would ride together to the show. We would talk. We had this understanding where we knew each other. Maybe it was a Libra thing where she would come out her house and like, I would just look at her and she'd be like, what? She'd be like, better yet, I already know. And then we would talk about it. You know, we just had that connection,
Yeah.
you know, but yeah, so it's, I'm just grateful that we're back and I keep her,
Yeah.
you know, in my thoughts
Yep.
for us being, you know, back.
So what I do is now, so I like have like, I still have like all our videos, stuff like that. So every now and then I'll just
That's right, y'all.
look at our videos and you
Now,
know,
now I can't do that.
I do.
I cannot do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I cannot do that. Anytime when I gotta, not to cut you off, but anytime I gotta look at other shows, like I really have to be like, okay, you know, I got to deal with this. That's why I don't like, because I wanted to do like, you know, throwback Thursdays and stuff like that, put old clips back, but I cannot do it.
Yeah.
Like it hit me hard when she passed and we came together, you know, and we were in the studio
Trying to look
and
at
we
the
saw
videos,
that
yeah.
and I lost it. It came from a place, I don't know where it came from, but I lost it and I don't never display, you know, emotion like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I just can't, I can't do it.
I don't know. I think when so what I have a lot of is, and I watch our shows like when they pop back up in my On This Day last year, and they'll pop up and stuff like that. But for me, I used to screen record our pre-shows.
Yep.
And so now when I watch them back, I just think about the moment, the mood we was in, or I'll listen to a song that we listened to or was listening to during the pre-show, and I'll be like, "Yup, Meek." It'll come on the radio, and I'll be like, "Okay, I hear you." I hear
Love
what
Come
you're
Down
saying.
by Evelyn Champagne King. Why You Getting Funky on Me by Today.
Nasty Girl.
Yes, all them songs. Like I'll be like, ugh. That's how I know that she's present.
Yup. And for me, and then it makes me go back and watch a video, and I'll be like, yeah.
And see, that I can do. Like if I get hyped up or I hear that song or whatever, then I'll be like, okay. Like I think it's easier to watch like the season 2 shows, like when we were just getting our footing, when it was just us.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'd be like, you know, okay, I can watch those. Like, you know, when I was like, will you shut the fuck up? Like all them shows.
Yes.
And then when I would fall out and stuff, like those shows I can watch, you know, cause at that moment we didn't know what was going on with her.
Yeah.
So she was attentive.
Yep.
She brought it. So that's why I'm like, okay, now I can, like I said, I can watch those. But then, you know, season 3, I think she started to, you know, go through it. But she showed up.
Yeah.
And, you know, she didn't tell us anything. She didn't let us know. But she was like, look, I got to do this. No matter how much pain she was in.
Yeah.
She was a rider.
Yeah, she
and I
was.
appreciate her for that. Like she's one of them people who I would have never thought that she would be that one for me
Yeah.
and hold me down like that.
I think about the conversation we had this morning, I mean, before we started the show, and I could just hear her
Going in.
Yes.
Yes!
I could just hear her. Like, she'd have been like,
Shut up!
That's
I'll do
what she would
it.
have been saying. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But next show, we'll do a little dedication to her.
You want to do that?
I do.
So last year, I sent you a montage of her clips.
You didn't.
I didn't.
Remember, you said that you couldn't. I think. It wouldn't.
It was
send
too
to
big.
me. It was too big to send to me. Yep. So we might have to put it in like pieces, like cut it up, or make sure that the file size is small, like convert it into a smaller.
Where we
file
don't
size.
lose any resolution or
Yeah,
anything like
yep.
that. Okay.
And then send it to me. Because we're the cut up. We're always gonna be the cut up, but like just her little and her face is just
I gotta go ahead and do this since we're talking about her.
That's what he said.
Yes. That's what he said. Yes. So
Rest in peace, Tamika with the toe curling coochie.
I remember you asked me to make a shirt for her. Remember the original cut up? No, it wasn't. It wasn't that one. Remember when you, Portia, and all y'all had the shirt, y'all, and y'all had me make her. You had me make her a shirt and put toe curling.
Yeah.
On the back of it.
And you
then
was like,
I was like, what?
what you mean?
I was sitting in my studio like
toe.
Tamika with the toe
Yup.
curling coochie. I was.
You was like, how you spell that? How you want me to say that? Like it sounds
toe curling coochie
right on the
yes.
back. Hello.
And I
Yes.
made her shirt. I was like, who is going to wear a shirt with toe
Her.
curling coochie on
And
it?
she would cut it up and cut it all down here so her titties would pop right here and cut it, her stomach
But
be
then
out.
I didn't know her. She was just watching the show and asked for a shirt.
Oh,
But,
yes.
Fast forward. That was my girl.
So we're here because of her,
Yeah.
and I know we appreciate, what she brought to the Cut Up podcast, and she's always going to be with us.
Absolutely. Yep.
All right.
Well, that has been another episode of the Cut Up Podcast.
It has. And it's Gemini season. Shout out to all the Geminis. I love my Geminis. Yes. So, hey, Mr. Wilson. No, Chase. Mr. Chase.
Yeah,
Mr. Chase. He had his birthday.
Yep, the other day. Yeah.
Mr. Wilson had his, right?
Yeah, Mr. Wilson had his on Thursday.
Yes.
Mr. Chase had his on Friday.
Yes.
And then my brother, Chucky, his birthday was Saturday.
Okay. See?
So it was
You got Geminis all around you.
5th, 6th, yep.
Yes.
My cousin Sharon's birthday was the 5th. My cousin Yamira's birthday was the 5th also. All their birthdays are the same day as my dad's.
Yeah, shout out to everybody whose birthday is today and going on the Gemini season. I know my brother's birthday is Friday the 13th. Yes. So we'll talk about that. And we got Delco. Is that this Saturday?
Delco Pride is Saturday. Yep.
I meant to put the picture in the package. But yes, Delco Pride. We'll be broadcasting live from there on Saturday. And then, of course, we'll do our show on Sunday because that's our annual Pride weekend that we do here at the Cut Up Podcast. This is the 3rd year we're doing this. Okay.
Yep.
This is where I met my husband.
Yep. Pride weekend.
He was saying, so, when can I come to the show? And I was just like, just wait until next show because I'm quite sure you're going to be at Pride. So that way you can come and you can talk about that and everything else. Yes. So, right. It's Gwen's birthday, Bridgie's birthday. That's right. Jerry's daughters.
Yes, Miss Lean. Yes, Mama Lean. Man, we all related to every fucking body. Yes.
One way or another. Okay.
That's why I say all the time. I said it at this gun violence, balloon release for my cousin. I'm like, these boys is killing each other and don't even realize they cousins and stuff like that. Like majority of us in the city of Chester is family, some kind of way. Whether we second cousins, first cousins, third cousins, our grandparents' cousins, sisters, brothers.
Yeah.
But you don't know because there's no family reunions really.
And no regard for life.
And also no regard for life, but people beefing with their cousin, their family member, and don't even know.
Until they had a balloon release. Yeah, so shout out to all the Geminis. June is LGBTQ plus Pride Month. It's Black Music Month, PTSD Awareness Month, Men's Health Month. Speaking of Gun Violence Awareness Month, and Immigrant Heritage Month. I want to thank Leslie, the producer, for all that she brought today and always. Thank you, girl. Yes. We couldn't do this without you. All right. The Cut Up crew, the live following, everyone that was in this live in real time. Miss Lean, thank you for joining us. Jerry, RPJ. Who else was in here?
Dante,
yes.
Ivy.
Mr.
Mitchell.
Yes, Mr. Mitchell. Thank you for joining us. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a hell of a show. This was long today. Like our regular show.
Yeah.
But yes, everyone that was in this, in this live in real time. Thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. What else? Yeah, I said the Cut Up crew, the live following. The Cut Up podcast, social media. We're going to start off with the underscore cut underscore up underscore podcast. Say it again. The underscore cut underscore up underscore podcast in your mouth on the Instagram. And it's the Cut Up Podcast, CMP Radio on TikTok, the Cut Up Podcast on Facebook, CMP Radio on YouTube, as well as the Cut Up Podcast on YouTube. Because I feel like our shows, they just keep getting better and better and better and better and better and better and better.
Love you too.
Yes, we love you. We love you. I didn't realize we had that much of an impact on folks. I just thought we was just the little show that could. We just throw our little stuff up, talk our little shit.
As
if folks want to watch, they watch. If they want to dip in and dip out, they can.
Podcast.
Oh, yeah, she did say that. Oh, see, I told you she always going to be present. All right, so on behalf of the Cut Up Podcast is Leslie, the producer. Let me bring her music. All right. And yours truly, Curtis, the Duke of Cunningham. Yeah. We'll next see you on Saturday at the Delco Pride Festival. That's the next time we'll be live. Yeah, I don't know what time. 1, 2-ish, something like that.
I gotta go out there and set up at 11.
Okay, but we ain't gonna go on until the afternoon.
Until about 1, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully, weather permitting, it won't be all hot like it was prior years. It could be like today, where it's like 75 degrees and cloudy. That'd be nice. I know that's right, Miss Lean. So we'll see you next on Saturday, and of course next Sunday, same CP time, same CMP radio station. Receive your flowers with both hands, the left and the right. And can I get a boom on 3? 1, 2, 3. Boom! Happy Pride!
Sundays, we cut up. The Cut Up Podcast, only on cmpradio.net. It's cut up season.